these are so nice. Yamaha makes such great stuff. This is a Yamaha CG171SF, and these are really hard to come by. I think I have the only one for sale in the world right now. The 172s, which is the newest model, there's a ton of them. And this one has an unbelievably figured top. These are called sooking patterns, those little fine, like mini flame patterns that go across the top. It's even got some bear claw figure in it. This is a really good top, solid top. Some people have told me these are made in Japan. Some people have said they're made in Japan and China. Boy, the quality of this one, I would guess Japan. I can't guarantee it. But this is an incredible sounding guitar. Anyway, I think I have the only one for sale right now. But this guitar sounds as good as guitars I own that are worth thousands. And again, it has a really mature top. Look at all these soaking patterns. I'm not sure if you can see those, all those little, if you look at a custom shop guitar that's thousands, 6, 7, 8, 9,000. They usually have tops like this where all the little kind of mini flames that go across the solid spruce top. This is incredible sounding guitar. It's got the nicest natural reverb. Really, I'm not very warmed up, sorry. This is a quick demo. I was actually going to keep this guitar for a while, which is how I know I always know when I find a great guitar. But I just can't fall in love with my inventory. I have a lot of guitars. I think I've got about 14 nylon strings. And flamenco guitars, by the way, aren't just for flamenco. They're for classical, for songwriting, and they're so easy to play. That's a big plus. This has got nice action. It's got a couple dings. It's got one ding here on the side. I barely notice it when I play. And then it's got one ding over here, which is kind of like just a thin little ding. This one's a little bit bigger, obviously. But yeah, this is really a lot of guitar for the money. I've owned all kinds of nylon strings, from $500 ones to $10,000 one, Ramirez and whatnot. But the Yamaha really knows what they're doing. They use really old wood. I've heard they store wood under the ocean miles. They know a lot about curing wood. Yeah. The thing about the 171, a lot more bass, a lot more mid bass. It sounds like tone you'd pay thousands for. Really not nuts about selling this guitar, but I just can't fall in love with my inventory. I work my ass off to find stuff. I think I've only had 2 or 3 of these in the last 10 years. They're hard to find. Most people that have these are keeping them. You can always tell a great guitar when you play it quietly and it still sounds good. This is going to be an issue. So this is a short demo. But yeah, this is a lot of guitar. I didn't see one of these on reverb except for one that I recently sold to a guy. He just loves it. $100 Zoom Q3 with really small, cheap mics. So it's nothing that I'm not using any other processing. It's just a beautiful sounding instrument. Again, I'm not very warmed up, so I'm not trying to impress anybody with my playing. I just want you to hear the guitar. I don't know why more people don't do videos of their guitars to help you get a feel for them. I guess because maybe the guitar doesn't sound that good, you know? Listen to that growl. But yeah, most guitars, I don't care. Well, let's talk acoustic guitars. Most acoustic guitars are weak at the mid bass and mid range. This guitar not only has more resonance strength in the mid bass and mid range and treble, but an orchestral presentation. And you can hear it. Yeah, this is really quite an instrument. And I'm in a tuning where you make the G string a G sharp, and then you make the low E a D. It's kind of a flamenco tuning. But yeah, this is the flamenco guitar is not just for flamenco. You can play classical, you can write songs. They're a lot easier to play. They have better growl, they have better mid-range, better treble. This is a hell of a guitar. I've always been impressed with Yamaha guitars. Like, if you ever played an old Yamaha FG 180, Nippon Gakka orange label, you know? Yamaha understands the physics of acoustic guitar design probably better than, or at least as good as, some of the best luthiers in the world, many of which work for Yamaha. But yeah, this is a tremendous. Anyway, short demo. But yeah, if you want a guitar, it sounds like you spent, $4,000. This is it, and it's not sales fluff or sales bullshit. I really know guitars. You can go to Vintage Guitar Magazine, put in Steve Zook, read my review of my CD by Steven Stone, who even mentions in the review he's bought guitars from me. I know what I'm doing, folks. I'm going to be 72 on the 16th. I've been buying and selling over 40 years. I know a great guitar. I know a lot about it. I'm still learning. I don't have my head up my ass. But man, that growl. I got to do something else with making this short. I've already got some people. I actually was going to keep this guitar. I recently sold one just like it. Well, not just like it, but the same model. But like I've always said, every guitar is a little bit different. But this one just has that beautiful. What a great sounding guitar. In case you haven't figured it out yet, I specialize in guitars that are a huge value for the money. That's what I do. I think most guitars are way overpriced, But you can hear that sound. Recently found a new chord on this tuning that I like. But yeah, this is just a great sounding guitar. Resonance. It's got a sweetness to it. That's what's hard to achieve in a great acoustic guitar, is that orchestral presentation and sweetness of tone. definition with air inside the note too. Like that's another thing that's hard to achieve, and the Japanese luthiers have that down. Air in the note and definition. Yeah, this is really, and the top on this guitar is just incredible. You can see all the silking patterns, all those little, little patterns of like mini flame. I barely feel the ding on the back. I mean, I personally, it doesn't bother me at all. Anyway, great guitar. Anyway, hear that growl and sustain, that's incredible. Hear that natural vibrato. Ooh, a lot of guitars don't do that. This is a hell of a box. This should be in my collection, but I'm willing to let somebody go if they resonate with it. All right, folks, take care. Hell of a box, hell of a wood top, solid wood top. All right, take care. You can text me 714-548-0385. So I'll keep the positive faith. Ciao.